line ready to begin their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now a handoff for Drake. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the give, this is Drake. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
44-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They'll go jet sweep here with Sutton. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's a heck of an effort from Josh Allen getting in there defensively. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. And now they'll throw with Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Deshaun Jackson on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point. Allen hit. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 on their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs?
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by the rookie, Xavier McKinney. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
2nd and 6. The give is to Elliott. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. And no signs of the field goal. On 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal. And this is caught by Smith. Touchdown 49ers.
Touchdown San Francisco.
Jonnu Smith there to make the grab. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Niners 21, Giants nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Deshaun Jackson on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And this is caught by Jackson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Deshaun Jackson, 63 yards. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
For the point after.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 10.
5-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow completes it to Lee. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the pickup. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
1st down, 49ers.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Niners 21, Giants 7.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable, and there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give to Drake running left. Eli Apple, a former first-round pick of these Giants in 2016. They're on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 29. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
15 yards.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Now at 5th-year running back, it's Jalen Richard. And again they stuff him. A loss last time, and this time hitting him for no gain.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Trying to punch it in with Collins. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Alex Collins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants have got it back to a 1-score game. Seibert on for the PAT. And oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. second down. Here's Burrow. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. The open man is Smith. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Burrow will throw. He's going to let this go deep for Lee. And got his man complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38.
A gain of 42 yards on the play.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Lee's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
And the 49er first down.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. That is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. John Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Wants to try to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score Niners 28, Giants 13. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
54, right there, 54 Mike.
Throwing again. Allen. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, and it's 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go. Let's do it.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. From midfield, here's Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, first-time Pro Bowler. He was the intended target. But now it's 3rd down.
and 10
Now they
yards.
face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Kill, turn up. 25, check 25, check 25. Shoot. Hey, home.
Allen to throw once more. It's caught by Jackson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards and a giant first down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He was brought down by Eli Apple. It's a gain of 8. Brings
On 2nd down now. It's Drake, and he'll get it down this time to the 17.
It's another.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Drake. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
He was brought down.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Now Drake. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
That's good.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Drake. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They'll get it to Drake, running left. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Kenyon Drake, as the first half is winding down. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. And this one's back to an 8-point game.
Makes the score Niners 28. Giants.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground again here. Power running by Zeke. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
3rd down.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Powers through, and that is incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And the third quarter will start with a touchback as that one lands in the end zone. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. .13 yards remaining on second down. A give to Elliott. Fancy footwork at the 45. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. It's a tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A gain of
line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
A 16-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now.
Giants 20. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. And they're going to go jet sweep here. This is Ross with it. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Running the ball served them well all game long, and there's another example as they pick up a first down.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And he fires one incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but it's going to be second down. Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Hey. Alert. 4 down. Check 91. 91 is the mic. Mike 91. Watch the run.
To throw again. Allen goes back to Sutton. This time completes it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Drake. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Right back to Drake. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Preston Smith there on the stop.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 29. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Yard line. On first down, Richard. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Drake. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down at the 10. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down, San Francisco.
A first down carry by Elliott. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The open man here, Renfro. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
A gain of 2 yards on the play.
Here's Logan Cook now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Back now here at MetLife Stadium, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. Here's Logan Cook now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a two-score game, and they need... And now here is another interception. Picked off by the rookie, Xavier McKinney. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
By the 49ers.
That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
A gain of 5 brings up
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants 17. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that's Elliott, complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. One man in the backfield, that's Elliott. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Ezekiel Elliott with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, Burrow. Quick slam to Brown. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning If he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying a fourth quarter advantage.
Elliott on the carry.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the Giants' 36-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain.
The Niners on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to get the football back. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again. Allen. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This is 3rd and 10. And now here is another interception. Picked by Tracy Walker. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
32-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Kenyon Drake with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And thanks to the interception, the Giants offense cashes in with 6. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. They'll try and run with Drake, and he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
Allen now on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. He's got it at the 15. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory.
At the 14-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On first down, it's Drake, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground with Drake. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
4th down and 1.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll run. It's Drake. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
The ball carrier.
Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if you picked up the 1st down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right, if it's college football.
John Brown. He's at the 40. The 20.
Left, baby.
10. 5. Touchdown. 49ers. John Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Got to be feeling confident they're going to get off the schneid. An old coach told me he calls this a relief win. You know, 0-3 would have been bad. You get to 1-2, you feel a lot better, don't you?
That is so true, and you feel better about yourself. You think to yourself, okay, we're still in the playoff hunt. We're not out of it at 0-3. But the other part, too, it leads to doubt about your system, leads to doubt about your coaches. They don't have to worry about that now. They can move forward.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
38-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Deshaun Jackson, incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch. Watch the out. Mike spot 4. I'm coming after you.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Now a desperation throw deep, and this will be caught at the 30. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the screen. Right there. 54. Right there. Middle. Watch the screen.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Looking for the end zone. And, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
today's final score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Niners, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.